Hello guys! Today I wanted to show you how to change the oil in a Honda CR-V 2005. First thing you gotta do is get your oil. You wanna go to some oil place, get Castrol GTX 5W20. What you wanna do first is right down here, there is your oil pan. Let me get a light real fast. So, right down here is your oil pan. Right there. And on the back side of it, here, the little screw hole. So that screw hole takes a ratchet about this big. Grab the nut, the bolt right here, and the washer, so it doesn't get buried in oil. Then let it drain. So right now, it's almost done draining. Quite a big pan of oil right there. So then, one thing you want to see on the washer, right here, is that it has some rim. If you see that little rim right around the outside. That is because it's actually getting jammed up into the hole, and the metal's getting squished, and part of the metal is going up to the hole, and that creates a good seal. So you have to have it on the right side. This side goes into the hole, so it goes on the back side of the washer thing right there, with the rim on the back side of the washer. The other thing you want to buy is the oil filter, which is Fram PH7317. It's like this. I actually found out a way that is right by the wheel, so I don't know if you can see exactly where the oil filter is, but you go right in here. The oil filter you should be able to see down there. So what you want to do is just put your hand right through where I put my GoPro. You want to go in right by the wheel and go right through this slot right in here. And then we're going to go down a little ways, and I got it. So that's going to be really easy. So, one thing you do is before you put in the oil filter for the new one, you put a little bit of fresh oil right around the rim, and that creates a really good seal. So that seal is also really hard to get off. So one other thing before we do the oil filter that I want to tell you is before you take off that little bolt that's down right under there on the filter, you want to unscrew the cap of your oil right here, okay? So then there's no pressure and there's no like plugging up, so it has any pressure and holds any oil in there. You want to have it open so full air passage can go through. So my dad's gonna get the oil filter. As you can see, you just go in by the wheel and you'll find it.
Okay, I got it. It's loosened.
Okay. Then make sure that it's dripping into the bucket. Okay. Here, and there's the old one. So you want it, it's tilted like this, and it's tilted horizontal. So dirty oil, and not very clean. Okay, and then put it on your cloth. Also, one oil change equals one cloth. So get a rag, be willing to compromise it, because you will trash it, and you will have to throw it away at the end. This one I was pretty lucky with, and I could use it twice, but if you're new at this thing and you want to change it at home, definitely have a rag ready, and not be trying to use Scott towels or paper towels. That'll be really wasteful, and you'll use like so many. Get a little plastic bag like this, and take the new oil filter out. Right there. Put the old one in the bag. Take the box, stick it back in there, make sure everything's sealed up, close it. Then you have this, and make sure not to get it mixed up, and put it on the side. Now you have your new oil filter. So, what you want to do, you want to take, we usually have one extra oil can. Usually put in about 4.5, maybe 4 quarts of oil. So you still have a whole quart or half left over. Take your filter, take the oil, pour just a tad on there, like this much. Okay, and then rub it around. Rub it around on the seal. So when you put it back on, you have a really nice seal on there. And no oil is dripping out. So, and also you can coat the edges so you have a nice coat of oil. Okay. Then you come back over here, just like you did before, the wheel. Okay, so now I'm going to put the nut right here on the ground. Just put my glove back on. And then also one other thing, if you have time when you're changing the oil, look under your car, see if there's any things that don't look natural. And you might be thinking, oh, well, what's unnatural? Unnatural in just anything. Things sticking out, things looking like they're broken. Take your bolt in your washer. Put it right